What's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy Bayou Boy 29 back at it with a new shoe restoration video. All right, in today's video, we have the All-Low 11 Reds. I guess the cherries they're called. And we're gonna get all of this dirt and grime out of everything. We're gonna tape it. We're gonna do everything precisely to show you guys how it's done in a proper manning. So I hope you enjoy it. The first step of this process, remove the shoestrings. That should be self-explanatory. You can't rinse the shoes with shoestrings. Okay. So you gotta remove the shoestrings. Get them all clean. The products that I'll be using to clean these shoes is my Reshoevn8r kit. It's clean, it's perfect for the job, it'll get it done. So the first thing you gotta do is, I'll be using my Reshoevn8r kit. Comes with everything you need. Bowl, brushes, medium, soft, hard bristle brushes, and I finally get to use my bags, cause these dirty motherfuckers going in the wash. And then this is the high concentrated shoe cleaning solution. The first thing I like to do, take socks you ain't wearing, put them underneath, and you shove them inside for the shoe. In the sock, in the shoe tree, it gives the shoe stability, because I wanted to get rid of, the shoe has a few wrinkles. As you can look at the shoe, my little cousin, he wears his Jordans. Mine, I'm not gonna do the same thing. I can't. All right, y'all, we're back at it. Now, gotta add the shoe solution. Then, gotta finish touching up. All right, water's in a bowl. A few squirts of the solution. And it's time to get to work. All right, the first thing is I start off with, I don't know if y'all can read that or not, the soft bristle brush. After spraying the solution, give it a few dips, and we're in there. So as I clean it, you'll see the suds build up, the dirt give off, because you got scuff marks and all of that stuff. Trying to get all of it up out of there, trying to get that a little bit whiter. And you know how I go. Let's get it. It's really important when you start seeing suds, just hit it. Go hard. See? Now we're already starting to see results. It's starting to look a little bit better, a little cleaner, a little more crisp. Say scrub it. The patent leather's in good shape, so I don't really gotta touch that. It's just more about getting the midsoles and the lowers as white as possible. And all of that yellowing, that's a whole nother process. And considering my cousin's birthday is in 2 days, I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to get it. So right now, I'm working on getting the scuffs. That was by the midpoint of the shoe. Wipe it off a little bit to see, yeah, that it's still there. It's gonna take some elbow grease. But when I go to get the scuff on, and when I really want to focus on it, I'll switch over to the medium bristle, or even a hard bristle. So you just really get in there, scrub it, scrub-a-dub-dub. What's really important That you get the shoe as clean as possible. So I got the lures. Now I'm gonna switch to the medium bristle brush.
What type of brush?
All right, this is the medium bristle brush. This is to really focus on getting them scuffs and hitting the. I'm gonna move up to the fly knit material. Got to get all that as white as I can. I got the shoes until August 2nd, so I'm gonna be repeating this process 3, 4, 5 times till I get it clean. And also, I have OxiClean White Revive. I'll do all that prior to me washing it. Ooh, we're making progress, boys. We're making progress.
Yep.
Keep scrubbing, keep scrubbing. Oh yeah, that the dirt and grime build up. This is bringing it to the surface. I use the towel to wipe it out. And when you're putting these shoes in the washing machine, make sure you use cold water, no hot water, because you don't want to melt the adhesive that's on the shoe and make it come apart. See, it's already getting white. I just go in the same direction each time just to be consistent. See me, when I do it, I want my whites as white as possible. I'm trying to fully restore them. Getting there deep, getting there. Okay, now I'm done with that part. You wipe them down to see your progress.
Wipe them good.
And they look great. Son, would you agree?
Yep.
He gave me the heads up. He lets me know I'm doing it good. By the way, my son watched every single one of my videos. Easily one of my biggest supporters. Easily. Scuffs, he says. Scuffs. Trying to get these scuffs out.
Is that the stuff, that black
Yep. Try to get the scuffs out.
thing where, like, when you don't mix with it for a while, it does that. You just have to cool it.
So now I'm working on getting the tongue as white as I can before I put it in the washing machine. And also, you guys, you have to use the Sneaker laundry detergent to get them as white as you can. I don't have that right now, so right now I'm just using the Shoe Neighbor stuff, and I'm gonna use the OxiClean White Revive, and I'm gonna scrub the life out of these. Yeah, I'm gonna use the OxiClean White Revive. I'm gonna use that stuff. I'm gonna use it on the uppers. So what I'm gonna do is wipe that down. See my pro. I got them probably as clean as I can. So the next concoction I'm gonna use is I'm gonna empty out the product out of the bowl, and then I'm gonna get fresh water, and then I'm gonna get an OxiClean concoction. All right, the next concoction I'm making is a little bit of OxiClean White Revive. Hit it with a little bit of water. And I use a soft bristle brush, and I just mix it up. If you'll fill it up. I use a soft bristle brush. I mix it up real good. That's about the consistency you want. Then you take that same medium bristle brush, dip it in the OxiClean concoction. Then I just go over the uppers. This stuff is a little bit different than the rejuvenated stuff. It's not as soapy, but it gets deep down in the whites. I clean them both pretty good. Try to get as much, like, you gotta really make sure you're hitting that part, because that's where the pans sit. Oh, it's getting that dirt up out of there. So since I don't have the sneaker laundry detergent yet, I gotta put in a lot of effort to get them as white as I want them to be before I pop them in the wash machine. So bear with me, folks. All right, got them pretty good. Wiped them pretty good. The next part of the restoration part, it's out of my control. Grab our handy dandy sneaker bag, put them in sole down. Oh. Can't forget the shoestrings. Put both of them in there. I usually only do one shoe at a time, but I want to get this done. And I want to see how it turns out when I do it this way. So this is the next aspect of it. Put them in the wash, and then I don't have, like I said earlier, I don't have my sneaker fit. I don't have the sole sauce yet. So what I do is hit them with a little bit of OxiClean White Revive. I mean, that's the best I could do for now. And then always, folks, remember this. I mean, literally always, cold water, extra rinse on, no softener added. I do delicate, because they delicate. And then I just do the regular wash. Just a regular wash. And then now you let the wash machine do the rest of the work. So once it's all said and done, I'll bring them out, give you guys a recap of how they turned out. But like I said, these shoes were so dirty, it's gonna take me to do this process probably 1, 2, potentially 3 more times to get them as white as I want. And then when I do that, I'll show you the finished result. And man, so far, I'll let you know how they look when they come out. Bye. All right, now the shoes are finally finished. First and foremost, NBA is back. Awesome. Yeah, shoes just finished. Time to go get them out the wash. Dun dun dun. There's the shoestring. Looks pretty good. All right. Here's the shoe. Came out pretty good. Came out pretty good. Got rid of most of the dirt that was inside the shoe. All right, but that's just one. Let's check out the other one. All right, this is the one. Check me out. Not quite as white as I want them to be, but the OxiClean. Next time, the OxiClean concoction, I basically feel like it did what it was supposed to do. I mean, but they didn't come out as clean as I want them because I want them icy white, but nevertheless, they are in way better condition that they were in prior to me doing all this shoe restoration. So that's the end of me just doing the cycles. So when I'm done with them, I'll take a picture and I'll upload that later. But right now, you just got to keep them clean, and I think they turned out pretty good, and it's just the beginning. So my son, how do you think my shoes came out versus when you first seen them versus now?
I think when they first see them, they were filthy.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I think they're clean.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they should go back to your cousin.
Do they smell better now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
And we'll see what he thinks about it.
We'll get that reaction. Thumbs up?
Mm-hmm.
My man.